This is harder than I thought. Gotta get a good thumbnail, you know. Oh, God. Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Amy. I make all kinds of videos, but beauty, lifestyle kind of videos. A lot of them are reviews, Clinique reviews. I'm a huge fan of the Clinique brand, and I know that a lot of you are too. So today I thought that I would go through some of my best and worst Clinique skincare. I haven't included any makeup. Actually, I think that could be a whole different video because I've got some opinions on Clinique makeup. I've never really done a list video like this, so if you do enjoy it, make sure that you give it a thumbs up to let me know that you would like to see more of this kind of thing. And also, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, you know where the subscribe button is. I would love to have you. Just a quick disclaimer before we actually get started. Obviously these are all my own opinions. I'm going to be going through, I've got 9 products, 6 of them I love and 3 of them I really wouldn't buy again. Obviously this is my opinion and nobody else's opinion. Everybody has different skin, different things that they want or don't want, and I can only talk you through my favourites and least favourites. That being said, obviously everybody who watches this video is interested in Clinique's products and what the best ones are and what the worst ones are. So if you do have any strong opinions about the products in this video or any Clinique products, then please do leave them in the comments and we can all read them and kind of learn together, and I think that's fun. Okay, so I'm going to go through 3 of my best and then 3 of my worst and then 3 more of my best so that we can start on a positive note and end on a positive note. Starting with, I often say that this is my favourite Clinique product, and that's quite something coming from me. It is the Fresh Pressed Skincare System. I've spilled fake tan on the side of this box because I'm saving it for a special occasion, so it's been kind of lying around. So the Fresh Pressed Skincare System has some powder sachets and also a daily booster. So these are powder that you kind of pour into your hand and mix with water, and this is a daily booster which you mix in with your moisturiser. It kind of works like a serum, and you use those two in conjunction with each other for brightening your skin. The brightening thing's going to be a running theme because I love brightening skincare more than anything in the world. I think they market this slightly differently now to how they did when it first came out, but basically this is a 7-day booster for your skin. That's how I always understood it. So you use these twice a day, once a day? Yeah, so you use one of these once a day and then you use this twice a day in your moisturiser. This is like a serum, and basically they have active vitamin C in them, which really helps to boost the radiance of your skin. You can kind of use these are like powder sachet things. You can use them like a mask, just mix it up with water and kind of lay it on your skin and leave it there for a while, and it's really great. I love this product. I have a whole review on it. I think it was actually my first Clinique review I ever made was for Fresh Pressed, and I love it. I don't use this every day, definitely not, but I use this if I know that I've got a special occasion coming up, if I'm going on holiday, if I've got like a photo shoot. I think they're really, really brilliant. I'll pop the link to all of these. I'll pop the link to all of these in the description just in case you want to give them a go for yourself. But I cannot recommend Fresh Pressed enough if you've got like a wedding coming up or a special occasion, or if you just kind of are feeling a little bit like your skin's feeling a bit dull and you want a bit of a boost for it. I really, really recommend these 2. Next up is a product that I got into because my mum loved it, and it is the Moisture Surge. This is such a classic. I love Moisture Surge because it is so hydrating. The science behind it is that it creates like a reservoir of moisture in your skin by strengthening the moisture barrier, and it's oil free, so it's not going to break you out. It just feels really nice and light on the skin. I'm not such a fan of the Moisture Surge Intense though, I will say that. I find that quite sticky, but standard Moisture Surge, I love it. Nearly dropped it, but I love it. I have a review on this as well. This wasn't intentional. I just review things that I like, and I'll pop the link to that review in the description too, but would definitely recommend the Moisture Surge. I assume you've all tried it already. It's such like a the equivalent of like a Clinique landmark. There you go. none of you came here for metaphors, and that is why. The next product is a little bit controversial. I know a lot of people really don't get on with this. It's the clarifying lotion. I love Clinique's clarifying lotion. Obviously it's part of their 3-step skincare. It's step number 2. I have it in number 3. I'm pretty sure that's actually wrong now, and I think I might now be a 2, but I'm not sure. So I have this for combination oily skin. The good thing about the clarifying lotion is that it comes in 5 different types, 1, 2, 3, 4, and sensitive, that famous 5th number. But the idea is, I think the sensitive one doesn't have any alcohol in when the rest of them do, but they are tailored to your skin depending on whether your skin is dry combination oily, or oily. And I just really like this. It is a liquid exfoliant, so that's something that a lot of people get confused. It's not a toner, it's a liquid exfoliant, but that's why I really like it, because I feel like it really helps to get the rubbish off my skin. I really like the menthol that's in it. I think that it gives you kind of a nice like tingly, minty feeling in a good way. I know tingly is often not a word that you want to use to describe skincare, but it just makes my skin feel really super clean, and I haven't found an equivalent from any other brand that I like anywhere near as much as I like this. It's so convenient because it's so quick. You don't need to like scrub your skin, and it's a really nice gentle exfoliation in my experience. I love the clarifying lotion. It's my favourite. Okay, let's pause the bests and go for the worsts for a minute. So my first worst, I know that these are quite controversial because some people will love these products, and power to you, but they're not for me. The first product that I really didn't get on with is the BB gel. This came out in January. I made a review of it and I made absolutely no attempt to hide the fact that I just hated it. I was really disappointed because I wanted to love it, but it just looked really streaky on my skin. A lot of people have said on the comments of that video that you're supposed to use a beauty blender, but nothing that I've seen from Clinique says that. In fact, a lot of the marketing around it is marketed more as a moisturiser, and it actually says on the bottle or on the box to apply it as a moisturiser, not as a foundation. So to me that says that you're supposed to use your hands. I don't have it anymore because I just couldn't get on with it. So yeah, I just wasn't very keen on it at all. But if you have it and you want to try something else, maybe try it with a beauty blender, because apparently a lot of people think that that helped. For me, it made my skin feel quite red. Your skin can't feel red, red's a colour, not a feeling, but it made my skin look quite red, feel quite itchy, and I just really didn't get on with it. But I know that it's been really popular and I really wanted to get on with it, so if you have never tried it and you're interested in it, then maybe give it a go in store, but it didn't work for me. The next product in my worsts list is kind of there on a technicality and it is the take the day off wipes. Now, when I worked for Clinique, we were always told to tell our customers never to use wipes, because when you use a wipe it moves the makeup and the dirt that's on your skin, and it just moves them around and pushes it into your pores, and that's not very good. And you know, we were told time and time again never ever to encourage customers to use wipes. Clinique didn't do any wipes at the time, but now they have these take the day off wipes, and I've tried one because they came out I think just before I left, and it was fine, but I'm just not really sure why they did such a 180 on what they were telling us to tell everyone. I don't know whether it's okay to use wipes because they're Clinique wipes, but I don't know, I feel like paying, I think they're like nearly £20, and I think paying £20 for a packet of wipes is quite unnecessary. And I just don't think wipes are ever the way forward. And my last worst on this list is kind of the opposite side of the fresh pressed. So obviously, you know, with the fresh pressed you get this booster. They have another one which is for nighttime, and it's a retinol / vitamin A booster. It's purple, it looks exactly the same but purple rather than orange, and I just cannot get on with it. I've tried it a couple of times. I think it's something to do with retinol is quite a harsh ingredient, and while I know that a lot of people love it, I just can't get behind it. It made my skin feel kind of irritated, very low level but kind of irritated, not very comfortable at all, and it's just not really what I was looking for in a product. The thing is, a lot of people love retinol because it's very anti-aging. It's not very anti-aging. I'm not doing very good at speaking today, but it's an anti-aging ingredient. So it has been proven to eliminate fine lines, wrinkles, stuff like that, or at least kind of decrease the appearance of them. But I just couldn't get on with it. The other thing with retinol is that it thins your skin, which means that you cannot go in the sun if you've put retinol on your skin, which is why it is a nighttime product. But I don't know, I don't like the idea of putting something on my face that has the potential to really harm my skin if I happen to go outside. I just don't like the thought of it, so I'm not a very big fan of the Clinique Fresh Pressed Overnight Booster. I really love the daytime one. The nighttime one is not for me. Now to carry on with the bests. I prefer talking about things that I like. So the next one is Clinique Id. I love this. Again, I have a review on this. I love it. This is my second bottle now. I use the Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly with the Anti-Fatigue Cartridge, and I love them. I think that it's really nice, especially living in London, having the jelly. It's anti-pollution, and I really can notice a difference in the number of blackheads in my skin when I use this versus when I don't, in that I don't get as many when I'm using this anti-pollution jelly, which I love, and I just think it's really great. I think it's really nice and bright and colourful, not that the packaging determines what I buy, but I really like it. I really like this orange theme actually that Clinique are going for at the moment. I feel like there's a lot of orange kind of around, and yeah, big fan of this. As we know, I love a brightening skincare product, so the Anti-Fatigue Cartridge is my cartridge of choice. I just love this. I think it's really great. I think it is one of Clinique's best new launches in a long time. The next one is another orange product, but it's one that I actually don't have to hand because I left it in a hotel room and my mum's got it. But basically it's the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. I love this. I really like the applicator. It's a little ball, so you can really massage it into your sort of eye area really nicely. It's really easy to control how much product you get. It's just a really nice brightening eye cream. The Pep Start range is a range that I haven't really discussed very much on this channel because it came out while I was still working at Clinique and before I was making YouTube videos. So I've never really talked about it before, but I really like the eye cream, and I also really like, there's like a mattifying moisturiser in a blue pot. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's great. And lastly, this is a product that I buy for all of my family and friends for like birthdays and stuff because I just think that it's such a handy product to have. I only have the small version because again I left it in the hotel room. I didn't do a very good job of packing, but it is the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. This is just my travel version. I used to sell so many of these because I love them so much. It is the best makeup remover I've ever had. So what you do with this is it's like a balm. I don't know how well you can see that if you've never used it before. It feels kind of waxy, and you take a tiny amount, like a pea-sized amount, rub it into your fingers so it kind of warms up, and then just rub it all over your like dry face with makeup on. And it melts your makeup, and because I wear so much eyeliner I end up with like black everywhere, but then just wash it off with a clean cloth and your makeup's gone, and your skin is super clean and really soft. It's really hydrating, doesn't strip your skin of any of its natural oils or anything like that, not that it doesn't feel like it does anyway. And yeah, Take the Day Off Balm is a product that I think is universal. I think that everybody can use this product and get on with it. I've never heard of anybody not liking it. Even my friends who have really sensitive skin and who usually don't get on so well with Clinique products really like the Take the Day Off Balm. So if you've never tried it, I would really recommend it. So those are my best and worst products by Clinique. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, something a little bit different. Let me know what your best and worst Clinique products are in the comments. I think that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, like if you found this video at all helpful, and I will see you soon.